Okay, good morning and good evening wherever you are. Thank you for joining today's edition of Fearless Speakers program. And today we have two fabulous speeches, and we'll go one by one. And plus, we are going to evaluate one by one. And today's project is your body language. So when you are giving a speech, you are going to present your body language accordingly. Okay, let's read our mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning environment or experience in which participants are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Why do we do this every time? Because it reinforces our mission, why we do this program on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. Okay, I'm the chair, and I'm going to get. We don't have any guest today. I'm the moderator as well. Welcome everyone. So without further delay, and I'll be the timer also. I'll be recording the time. Niharika, if you are interested, you can take that role if you are ready. If not, then I'll take it. Not a problem. So without further delaying, since we have two speaker, one evaluator, so we'll be evaluating one after another. So without further delay, we are going to jump in our speeches today. Our first speaker is Richa Acharya. She's going to give her third project, Your Body Language. Her speech title is Health Awareness Before and After COVID. Let's welcome Richa Acharya, Health Awareness Before and After COVID. Richa Acharya.
Thank you, Vatuk sir. Good morning and good evening to our Vatuk sir. Today I am going to talk on the topic health awareness before and after the COVID situation. How many of you have worn masks before this COVID situation or prior to this pandemic situation or used hand sanitizer? We all know that pollution is increasing day by day, but have you ever thought of taking any kind of health precautions while moving out of your house? Talking about myself, I never did. I didn't use masks till my undergraduate studies or sanitize my hand even while moving out. But just the simple health awareness or taking such kind of health precautions have brought out a rapid change in our health. Like we can see the seasonal flus and different kind of seasonal diseases like conjunctivitis, eye infections, common cold, and viral flus. The rapid cases of such kind of uh, diseases have dropped down with the use of masks and sanitizer, and this has dropped rapidly. So apart from this, there have been other positive changes in our lifestyle, like eating good food habits, cutting out junk, practicing yogas, doing exercises. These all kind of health awareness have brought positive changes in the people's health. Not only me, but other all who have introduced these kind of changes in their lifestyle. I myself is a very cold sensitive person who used to get flu all year round and used to have different kind of home remedies for maintaining my health. But after taking these kind of health precautions, I have seen a positive change in my health, and by practicing exercises and yoga, I have been able to stay fit and healthy. While I am talking about all these things, I believe you can also realize the difference in your health that you have got after taking these kind of health precautions which were imposed on you, but you were not practicing it voluntarily. So from this talk, I want all of you to realize that these kind of health precautions like sneezing etiquettes and using masks, using hand sanitizers should not only be practiced by yourself but also should be spread as an awareness in our community. We all have that health subject in our curriculum, but we haven't practically applied that in our lifestyle. So what we lack is not knowledge, but its practical implication. And I want you all to be the mediator to spread this kind of health awareness practices in your community, because we all know that the second wave of corona is coming and we need to be ready for that. And even after the situation gets normal, we need to promote these kind of health awareness practices, standard health hygiene practices, to keep us stay healthy and fit. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Neha. Thank you, Richa. I mean, your speech has been like from here to here. So it has improved tremendously. But let's see what are the things you can do to improve and make it better. And you can practice same speech when you come back next time. So Niharika, you want to go and give us evaluation?
Yes, sir. I was I was pointing out what she was doing good and what is the point of improvement of her. Her English was so fluent that I need to have a pause within me to think that what could be her improvement. That's a very good point of her. But namaste everyone. I'll be evaluating the Richa Achari today. Her speech, the good point that I liked about her was her fluent English. She was completing her sentence properly. That was very nice of her. I think the point of improvement are her hand gesture. Her hand gesture was moving a little bit more. I think she can just hold her hand like this. I'm sorry.
No, that's
My
fine.
is not right at the place. And another thing was like if she could have take a little bit of pause between that phase change. No, when we come from initial phase to the discussion phase and then conclusion phase, if it could have a little bit pause, then I could have understand that the beginning has finished and now I'll be coming to this discussion point, and then after that I'll be coming to the conclusion point. That's what I want to say. Otherwise, she was absolutely awesome. That's a very
Kate, thank you. Thank you for the great feedback.
Thank you.
And let me give you my observation. No doubt, your speech has improved tremendously from speech 1 to speech 3. I mean, I can't believe you improved so much. You know, when I was practicing my own speeches, I did not see that much improvement in just first 3 speeches. You have gone that far. You know, it is, you should congratulate yourself. But what you can do, since it was a body language project, I wanted to see more body movement. I want to see more excitement, more exaggeration, more facial expressions, more stage movement. That's what I was trying to say. But the areas you can improve is, for example, you're sitting in one place and your hands are moving, as Niharika said, it was more than it was supposed to be. I mean, there are some meaningful movement. I agree with you. You know, like you said, me, you know, some mask, putting mask, doing the sneezing. You know, those are the part you can emphasize. You know, you did very well on those parts. So, for example, I want to remain fit. I mean, you want to do yoga. Yeah, hey, do yoga to remain fit. You know, you can just take care of your own body. You know, just show some excitement in your face so that people can relate to you and they can enjoy your speech at the same time. That is one thing. I mean, I'm not saying you'll get that overnight, but that is something you can consider while you are practicing your speech. The second thing, you know, just slow down a little bit. Don't go in like a 50 kilometer per hour speed. Try to go maybe 30 kilometer per speed per kilometer per hour, so that people can digest what you are trying to say. Otherwise, you're just like a running horse. You know, you are just running, and people are not able to catch you what you're trying to say. So that will diminish the effectiveness of your messaging to the audience. So practice that. Since you finish in 2 minutes 30 seconds, you can make that 3 minutes 30 seconds. So you can see the pause in between, and you have more time to think about your facial expression, your hand gestures, your body movement during this piece. So that is second point. Other one is when you are making points, like you did opening when you're sitting in the middle. You can move a little bit since it's in the online, don't want to go outside the camera. So just make a small movement and one step right, one step left, so that people can follow you and they can see the transition from one place to another place. One speech to another, one topic to another topic. Because you have a 3-4 paragraphs, so you are making this transition from one paragraph to second. So pay attention to those things. But overall, it looks wonderful. You can watch your video later on, see where the things, what are the areas you can improve yourself, and what are the things you did well. You can find out yourself. That way, it's even better, to make corrections. Wonderful job. Congratulations. Thank you. And now let's come to our second speaker, who is eagerly waiting for the speech. Shiksha Gautam, she's going to also give a speech on project number 3, Your Body Speaks, or Your Body Language. Her speech title is Volunteering in Nepal, an amazing experience. Volunteering in Nepal, an amazing experience. Shiksha Gautam.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, everyone. Hey, how many of you have done volunteering in life? I guess most of you have done in your life, maybe in school, colleges, or even at work. And have you ever heard the saying, happiest people are not those who are getting more, but those who are giving more? Yes, today I'm going to talk about volunteering. I'm going to talk about one of my volunteering experiences. In 2018, I got an opportunity to volunteer in Enable Nepal, an NGO which distributes prosthetic hands free of cost for the children with upper limb deficiency. When I heard about this opportunity, I was so excited to help those little kids work and to learn new technology of 3D printing. Experience of working in Enable Nepal is amazing, where I was able to make difference in people's life. I met a lot of amazing people there, especially those little kids who have inspired me in my life. I interacted with a lot of other volunteers, how they are helping others in different parts of the world. And I also interacted with the parents of those little kids. And it was really disheartening to know about the problems, challenges they are facing in the daily life. However, these kids were so inspiring, so positive and motivated in their life to do better, to achieve their dream. They were very positive about everything. That made me so positive and inspiring as well. This volunteering experience really taught me to be very positive, no matter how tough sometimes it seems to be. Helping others without any expectations had made me so contained, and I felt that it was very beneficial for my health as well. It has changed my perspective of life. I have become much more positive, calm, peaceful, motivated, and ready to accept any challenges in my life. After realizing these changes in my thinking and behavior, I researched about the benefit of volunteering in internet and found that act of helping others are bound to cause our brain to release more dopamine, and which in turn help us to combat our stress, anxieties, depressions, and it helps us to feel good about yourself. That was a very satisfying part. Dedicating part of your time in volunteering activities can also help you to accept challenges in your life. Another benefit of volunteering is that you can pick up a new skills which may advance your career or education. You can meet a lot of uh, amazing people, like-minded people, and make a better community. At last, but not the least, I would say helping others, the act of helping others, or dedicating part of your time, service, even money for a worthy cause can be very fulfilling and satisfying. Experiencing Enable Leva over the past few years has been an amazing time of my life. I was not only able to help those little kids in their activities of daily living, but also able to help myself to find the real cause of happiness. Thank you. That's my time. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Shiksha. Now let's hear from Niharika.
Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, Shiksha Ji, for all your achievement that you have given wonderful speech about your experience in volunteering. I was actually so much surprised by listening to your speech that it was so captivative, it was so fluent that I couldn't have figured out the point where you can improve your speech next time. Your camera angle was awesome. I was able to see you and your hand gesture as well. It was so fluent, like is a tea talk, that I did not find any kind of harsh word or any difficult word to understand and to take a pause within me to understand what you are trying to say. So that's a very good point of view. I'm so happy for you. So another thing I like the most about your was uh, you was giving a focus on some of the word to lengthen it so that I could focus in that words, like they were so amazing or contained that make me focused in that word, that the children are with the positive hope. They love their life to live, like these things. So only one thing that I think you can improve is your hand gesture. I didn't find any, so I'm telling you that. I don't know how to improve that as well, or how long you can improve that. But I think if you work on that, you will be the amazing speaker in the following days. Thank you.
Wonderful evaluation. Thank you very much. Now you have become a good evaluator, you know. Okay, so you heard from Niharika, you know, what are the things you did well and what is the things you can do better. So now let's me point something you did well and something you can do better. I mean, your speech has improved dramatically since last speech to this speech. So if you practice the same speech week over week, you can see the difference yourself. You can feel the difference yourself. You'll see that since you gave the same speech last week and this week, go and watch that video. Both videos, last week and this week. Then you can see the difference and can feel good about yourself. Oh, wow, I can do it. So you will have that kind of mindset after that. And if you want, you can practice the same speech for your next project next week. There is no restriction because it's all practice, practice, practice. And your camera angle, you know, you learn how to play with the camera. It looks much better now. That is, I mean, just follow that guideline or same technique. Other one was you looked very confident. Your voice projection was very good. And your pace was also very good too. I mean, you took like almost 4 minutes to finish your speech. Thus, you had a right pace, and you had a good pause in between too. So you learn the techniques of, you know, good speech in 3 speeches. That's very nice of you. The other thing, you know, let me tell you some areas that you can apply for your speech. Niharika said your hand was most of the time sitting here, just moving here. So pay attention to that one. It doesn't go overnight, but start practicing putting your hand down and just play with it where it makes meaningful. I mean, you started with, hey, how many of you have done volunteer or something? You started with very good opening. So you just immediately brought audience's attention towards you. That's how you need to start your speech. And at the end, you give your experience and you summarize what you did. You know, that's very good organizing. So you learn your organizing skill, and your body language skills. So one thing you want to work on is your facial expression. So for example, you're saying anxiety, depression. You can give more emphasis in a passive voice, like a pessimistic voice, so that people can just see the contrast, which is your next project, vocal variety, is your next project. We'll learn more on that one. So they can relate the contrast. I mean, it's not moving in the same line, it needs to be a various lines. So that is one thing, just go and watch a video, see the areas of speech, you can put more emphasis on it, and see the areas of speech where you can be a little bit soft, so that people can see the difference in your speech. Overall, great speech. You guys have improved tremendously. I mean, you can see, if you try it, you can see the difference. Just 1 month, 1.5 months, what you can do in that period. I mean, the rest of the thing is you just need to build on yourself. It's a never ending process, but this will help you to build your foundation, and you have done very well. And Niharika, to you, you know how to evaluate the speech now.
Thank
You know
so
what are the areas you should look when somebody is giving speech. I mean, while I'm giving evaluation, you might have noticed, the areas, the improvement I need to do myself too. So your evaluation was on the spot. So keep up your good work. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I mean, your project number 3, from project number 1 to project number 3, you have made a paradigm shift on your public speaking skills. Congratulations. Okay, this ends our evaluation and speech sections.